Do you know where Lieutenant Mingus is right now? So no, he's not in the building?
I don't know. I'm not.
What do you know? I'm not telling you nothing else until I find out who's driving that vehicle. You not a supervisor, bro. I need somebody higher than you right now.
Today's video takes us to New York City, where we're going to listen to Davey Jr. whine, cry, and complain about how he was charged with assaulting a police officer and he didn't really do it. Because in his words, at the end of the day, YouTube's just an entertainment platform and you can't believe everything you see over there. Right. Sounds good. Think the judge will buy it, Davey? So I'll sit back, watch, have a good laugh, and most of all, enjoy!
Even with all the technology, guys, body cameras, I'm with multiple streamers. We have cameras at every square inch of New York. And somehow still, this cop, because he's embarrassed, he broke the law and he's embarrassed. To save face, he would still just outright lie. I didn't want to come on here hot and say a whole bunch of things I shouldn't say. This is even though it's completely false, we all witnessed it. I encourage everybody, go see the video, slow it down. Slow it down. I didn't take the video down. I Am God didn't take the video down. There's nothing to hide. The truth, it's right there. It's right there. There's no hiding. And there's no point in which, like, I take a deal or take a lesser charge or any of that, you know. I'm human. You deal with somebody who's physically weak, mentally weak, emotionally weak, and the dude just gets out there and he starts lying after he did what he did. Punches me in the ribs, punches me in the face 3 times. I encourage everybody, go look at the video, slow it down. I'm just holding him. And again, I want to state this for the NYPD and for legal of the NYPD watching. YouTube is an entertainment platform, you know? It's an entertainment platform at the end of the day.
Oh, so you're saying that you were just entertaining your subscribers when you grabbed that cop, huh? Well, I tell you what, man, you should never grab a cop for any reason, entertainment or otherwise. Now you gotta have to pay the piper, sonny boy. Rikers Island, not a very nice place, is it?
People come here for entertainment, so a lot of the things I say on here, it shouldn't be taken as factual, Your Honor, or NYPD. You know, and YouTube at the end of the day is an entertainment platform. So everything here isn't necessarily factual. It was mind-boggling to me that in this day and age, all the technology, like, we're still doing this, we're still just coming up with false allegations and taking people away from their family. I was away from my loved ones. Christmas Eve, Christmas. New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. Understand that, guys. I didn't get my first taste of fresh air in 2025 till 3 or 4 days in. And my first breath of fresh air was on Rikers Island. My first breath of fresh air was on Rikers Island.
Well, that's what happens, Davey Jr., when you lay hands on law enforcement. And here you are. You said you want us to slow it down, put it in slow motion. Here's a freeze frame. You are definitely engaged. Whether you punch him or not is immaterial. You put hands on a cop. You don't do that. I don't care where you live. You don't put hands on law enforcement. There's penalties for that. There's consequences. There's jail time behind that. We're going to speed this video up by about 20 minutes because it's well over an hour and a half long. Now look at the screen. Look at what he's got. Now I got no words for that. Let's just roll the clip.
But yeah, no more live streams in the street, unfortunately, until this situation is resolved. But I do have one good piece of good news. Wait. For a very long time, you guys have wanted a name for my brother here. You guys have wanted a name. Sin City, one of our brothers and family members, was good enough to bless us with this kind individual here. Be careful, you do this to a cop. You yank a little tiny cop up by his collar, and he might accuse you of breaking his jaw. Just be careful. It's a new law that's going around New York. But people have asked me for a name for this fella, and I think we're gonna go with Jenkinson. Jenkinson, get him.
I only know one other dude that plays with dolls, and that's Goat Boy. Have you been watching Goat Boy's videos, Davey Jr.? Yeah, 'cause that's kind of creepy when a grown man plays with a doll. Hey, I'm just saying.
Jenkinson. So this fella's name, his name is now Jenkinson. Anytime you see me and my buddy here, it's the token cop that we keep in the community. Brother Jenkinson. And yeah, guys, they can beat me. They can put false charges on me, but they're not gonna break my spirit. Under no conditions at all would I take a deal. Charges gotta be dropped, preferably dismissed, or we go to trial. Under no circumstances, zero circumstances. I don't care if they say, David, we're going to dismiss the charges, but you have to pay a fine of a penny. I wouldn't do it. If the world, if God, if Allah, Jehovah, whatever everybody believes in, if the intention, if I have to go to Rikers Island for however long, I believe somebody said, what I was told is assault on a police officer could be minimum 10 years, maximum 7. If that's what it takes to show and expose the corruption in New York and in the NYPD, at least I have time to prepare for it.
I don't care if it was 1 hour in jail. If I could avoid it, I would. Of course, that's me, and I would never do anything to go to jail. I hear Rikers Island's a real hellhole. That's the dungeon Chili always talks about. Yeah, that's a real dungeon at Rikers Island.
Get my mind right for it, get my body right for it. And again, I'm going to Rikers Island for punching a cop in the face. I'm gonna make friends there. Unfortunately, if I get sent to Rikers Island, I'm gonna make friends there. I'm gonna be the YouTube auditor streamer who went to jail for breaking a cop's mouth, for getting out of pocket. And they'll be a part of the community too when they get out. So when I'm walking around New York, unfortunately, but hey, you gotta count the blessings.
Well, I'm happy you have that stuffed doll there. Get in touch with your feminine side. That'll come in handy when you go to Rikers Island with Bubba and the boys. Yeah, I tell you something. Eli went to Rikers Island for quite a while, and look what happened to him. He likes to take his shirt off in public and show his manly chest. Well, it might not be manly, but he likes to show it off, and he got another skill at Rikers, too. Learned how to walk on his hands, right down the middle of the streets in New York City. That's what happens when you go to Rikers Island, Davey Jr. Yeah, make sure you get your mind, especially your body, ready for all that. Yeah, it's going to be something. Well, at any rate, good people, I'm going to leave the video there because, you know, it's an hour and a half and it's just all nonsense. He thinks he didn't do anything wrong. I don't care what you do, but don't you ever put your hands on a police officer. That'd be the worst mistake of your life, little Davey boy, and it certainly is. But not to worry, if you enjoy watching stupid people do stupid things on my channel, please subscribe. Because as Davey Jr. points out, stupidity and YouTube are two things that go together. Please check out Dr. Dave's other channels, including Dr. Dave, Debunker of Frauditors and Solvesids. And then there's my newest channel, Dr. Dave, Frauditor Terminator. Oh, you'll enjoy the 4 fabulous fools of frauditing over there. Davey Jr. just needs a job. Yeah, after he gets out of jail, maybe he can get a job as a counselor. Yeah, counselor of how not to go to jail. Cheers to that.
Guy just assaulted me. Guys, this guy just smashed my camera on the back of my other finger.
My purpose is to try to ruin people's lives.
But I just got arrested.
See this car right here? I can film his license plate. I can film his car.
None of your business. You guys are rude. No, it's not. Walk away.
No, you need to
walk away.
You don't need to leave. This man is, this is a personal vendetta.
So anybody who was affected by this dude right here, anybody affected by this excuse for elderly man.
And it was harder than I thought.
Terry equals immediate detainment unless you're a constitutional law scholar.
So we got a supervisor.
They have no expectation of privacy in a public place.
You've been following me for four times. You've taken 4 circles around me. I think you need to lighten up. I think you need to shut up, sir. You're a bootlicker. That's what they call a bootlicker.
I'm broadcasting this message to my thousands of followers on YouTube. I'm a constitutional law scholar.
And no one knows the law. Nobody.
Sir, I want to file charges on this man.
They may receive a piece of paper in the mail that they're going to read. That's all I'm saying about that.
What are we here for, buddy?
I have official business for you. Could you back up, please? You're in my personal space.
Now do you see why I tell people I'm a constitutional law scholar?
I went into court today, and the Constitution held no weight.
Now I'm going to ask you a question. Do you seriously believe the words that are coming out of your mouth right now?
What's the ticket say? Does it say my name? Don't touch me. Don't touch me. You touch me with the paper. Don't touch me.
So basically, you know, it's just for, like, you know, if I identify anybody, it's no threat or anything.
Sorry, this man right here just assaulted me. He did the exact same thing. He smashed my finger on the back of my apparatus. When he smashed it, he pushed back on it.
I'm here to do business peacefully.
Okay. Well, I understand that.
So you're going to need.
That's why we're trying to talk to you.
You're going to need to use force because I'm not violating.
I run this conversation, not you.
That's not true. You're a public servant.
You're an arrest trespass. Let go of the camera. I'm arrest.
Then hook me up.
Turn around.
Do it. I asked you to stand away.
Don't put your hands on me, lady. Don't do that.
Excuse
Terrible
me.
decision.
These people were very rude to me, Jason. I
Oh,
just want to make a note of that.
So you wasted my whole time when I could have did an OPA request. I am going to make an IA complaint tomorrow about this whole interaction.
I told you over and over, I am not going to do that. The sign is on the wall. You're not going to comply. I asked you that. You're not allowed to record in here.
Scissors, you're illiterate and you don't get it.
I'm illiterate, yeah.
You're illiterate.
Says the only people not able to follow the Constitution and the oath that they
mistakes you make every day.
And interfering is a physical act. I'm not in between nobody.
Let's go. This way.
Don't touch me, man.
This way.
What? Is that like a law? Please don't touch me.
Let's go.
Don't touch me. You guys are assaulting me.
What's your way? You gonna video record it?
I'm video. Come on, touch me.
Touch
me.
Get out of my car. Get out of my car. It's on video. It's on video. You put your hand in my car.
I blocked your attack, number 1.
I don't care. Stop it.
I tell you what, driver's license, I'm gonna break your window.
You're going to break my window right now.
Yes.
Get away from me.
Yo, you just touched me in my face.
I'm sorry?
You just touched my face. You just touched my face.
Can you identify that your policy?
Ma'am, you need to get out of my face.
I'm not answering any more questions.
Okay, turn around, face away from me. Put your hands behind your back. Put your fingers, palms together. Interlace your fingers like you're praying.
You have a mom and dad that taught you the basics?
Don't talk about my mom, bitch.
Don't you ever talk
Go
about my
ahead.
mom.
Listen, you're gonna find out. You're gonna find out. And it's really gonna be ugly for you because you know what, man? You're really a bully, bro. You're threatening my life, bro. You are really threatening my life.
Keep your distance. How about that? I'm right here. 6 feet. I'm right here. 6 feet. I'm right here. I ain't moving for you. You don't tell me to move. You're disrespectful. I'm not moving you. We're done talking. How about that?
What two people? What law is that?
Proceed to your vehicle.
What law is that?
I have no money right now. My account's overdrafted, $650.
Now imagine if I become mayor, what we're gonna do with honoring the public trust.
I will sue your ass in 2 seconds, Piggy.
Am I being detained? What am I being detained for?
Okay, you can turn around and put your hands behind your back.
Fired,
You
dude.
are too close.
You're getting fired. You know what your use of force policy is?
This is America. Sit down. You tase me, I'm gonna sue the shit out of you.
What crime have I committed? I'm not gonna ID myself.
Okay. All right. Let's go.
Wait, what are you doing?
Arrest me?
Yes, I will
Call your
happily
sergeant.
arrest you. Go over there.
Call your sergeant. I'm not moving.
I'll give you one more chance
I'm not moving.
to back up.
I'm not moving.
Okay, that's fine.
You can touch me. Don't fucking touch me. Do not